Is this the way you start?
I always thought it was very important for me to use my own experience to inform what I was doing. My experience of growing up in a completely segregated environment. My experience of growing up being denigrated on a day-to-day basis, being fully aware that there were limitations in front of me solely because of my color. And so what I tried to do as I started in this profession is to put in place both policies and practices that would alleviate that kind of thing happening to others. My greatest teacher and mentor was my mother, who had an 8th grade education and who was a maid. But she was wise. Watching her endure indignities and still believe that it was important to be kind and respectful to people was probably the biggest lesson ever. My family lived on a plantation, as sharecroppers did. The opportunity to go to school was in some ways a rare privilege. I was fortunate to end up in schools with wonderful teachers. Made me think that being an educator was one of the most important things that I could do. I have to say that being president again was the farthest thing from my mind. I thought, if I could do something for the students at Prairie View, that isn't something that I could turn down.
When we found out that Prairie View president was retiring, I said, who is the best president Prairie View could possibly get? The best college president in the country is Ruth Simmons. And we knew it was a long shot. But when I started talking to her about Prairie View, she seemed to fall in love with the student body right before my very eyes.
1, 2, 3.
At the center of every decision she makes is students.
Who doesn't love Ruth? She's the first female president that we've had.
Everybody's still talking about Ruth the Truth. It's like it's become a hashtag.
She's so authentic, and I feel like that's what we really needed at Prairie View.
Like, it means a lot to us even more to know that she came out of retirement basically to run Prairie View. Like, that means a lot. That's powerful.
I think the number one thing that we like is that she's student oriented. She loves students. She wants to help the students. She's all about the student body.
Ruth is the truth. She just came, and just her energy is so different. She's really the truth. She's really for the students. And I know she's just going to be a great addition to Prairie View now and forever.
It was really the students who brought me here. Thinking about the way they strive to get an education. And as someone who grew up thinking that I would have no opportunities really in life, I thought, well, gee, if I could only tell them what's waiting for them. I think people will be surprised by how our students take off. It's pretty clear to me that they can compete in the top class of students in the country. There is nothing that really holds them back. So, very, very nice.